It's fun for me, which makes this the perfect job. Here's a plant with the coolest name ever, Rattlesnake Master. This fuzzy stuff is showy goldenrod, which is a late bloomer. It blooms kind of like starting in September. I'm Emily Jorgensen and I'm a conservation technician. And I grew up when I was younger, elementary school and middle school in Hong Kong, which is kind of like a concrete jungle. So there was wildlife and stuff like that, but there was a lot of just kind of like buildings around me. And I remember we would come back to Wisconsin in the summer times to escape the Hong Kong midsummer heat. And we would just be so excited because it would be so easy to breathe here. And there were so many areas that we could just kind of run around and be crazy and be kids. And so that kind of like maybe was the spark that started me into caring for the outdoors. I went to high school in Middleton High School, and for one of our environmental studies courses, one of the requirements was that we had to volunteer for some sort of land stewardship program, and I chose to volunteer at Pheasant Branch Conservancy. I went to University of Wisconsin-Madison, and my degree was a double in environmental studies and Mandarin Chinese. My first job out of college was an internship called the Prairie Partners internship. After that, then I got the chance to continue on into the fall and winter with Goose Pond Conservancy. Then I did another internship with Lakeshore Nature Preserve. And then I worked for a private company called Good Oak Ecological Services. And that was during in the springtime. So we got to do a lot of prescribed burning during that period. And then after that was my first year with the city. I started as an intern working with Madeline Dumas and doing very similar things on the city's stormwater conveyance land. I get to do a lot more things that I didn't expect I would be able to do, like learning how to work with honeybees or helping the engineers during the wintertime with projects like the MS4 permit and the TMDL. Saw more males working in the field. However, especially in Madison, I think there are a lot of females working in restoration ecology, and a lot of those females have become like my idols, people that I look up to and I learn from. Watching them be confident in their roles helped me to be confident and realize that, you know, like I may not be perfect on a subject, but I can learn about it and become confident in it, and just to kind of believe in myself and keep going. So in Hong Kong, there was a lot of concrete, but then all of a sudden you'd have this moment where they had a lot of natural areas, kind of like where it was impossible to build a building because it's these mountain, like jungle mountains. And so you would enter these wild spaces that were really beautiful and amazing and felt so good to be in. And I think part of growing up there and also growing up in Madison, which is another city with concrete, and it's, you know, there are so many opportunities for us to integrate habitat into urban spaces. It's not a one or the other type scenario. It doesn't have to be just concrete, or it doesn't have to be just natural areas. We can merge those two together, and I think that really helps people's relationship with their surroundings and with nature as well.